What's up, people that love good music, which I think is you, because you're on this channel, and this channel is dedicated to good music only. My name is Anastasia Luna, and welcome. Alright guys, today we are gonna be watching Lindsey and Lizzy Hale from Hailstorm, and the song is called Shatter. Super excited to see this song. I am familiar with both of them. I've seen both of them live. I went to see Evanescence, and Lindsey was opening for them, and when I went to see In This Moment, they were opening for Hailstorm, so I am familiar with them. I didn't dab heavily into their stuff, so super excited to see what they can do together. But first guys, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up because it really helps me out, and if you like the channel itself, please subscribe. Also guys, as you know, I'm a rock singer myself. And all the links to all the videos, my Spotify, my social media, my iTunes and stuff like this are going to be in the description of this video. So if you have a second, please check it out. Let me know what you think. Also, if you guys want to talk to me, drop a line, suggest your favorite band, and get your point across, please contact me on Instagram. I do read through all of your comments on YouTube, but I put out about 4 videos a week, and sometimes there are a lot of comments for me to sort through, and I don't want to miss out on a good suggestion. So if you have a good suggestion, or if you just want to talk to me, please do so on my Instagram. I answer absolutely everybody. And alright, let's go. This is Lindsey featuring Lizzy Hale, Shatter. Here we go.
A pirouette in the dark, I see the stars through a mirror. Tired mechanical
Kind of gives me Japanese kind of sakura kind of vibe.
Disappears. Somebody shine a light. I'm frozen by the fear in me. Somebody make me feel alive and shatter me. So cut me from the light. I'm dizzy, spinning endlessly. Somebody make me feel alive and shatter me. Shatter me. Somebody make me feel alive and shatter me. If only the clockwork could speak, I wouldn't be so.
Alright, let's stop before the second verse, I believe. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Okay, here we go. Alright, so Lizzy, I know her voice. I know that she's a great vocalist, and even though I'm not really familiar with Hailstorm music, I remember being at her concert a few years ago, and I was just like, oh my god, this woman can sing. And I know she plays guitar, I know she plays piano, and she did a cover of, I think it was I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston, and she did it like an acoustic version on the piano, and it was just like so mind-blowing because I went there to see In This Moment, and I think Avatar was there as well. And then when Hailstorm took stage, I was like, oh, okay, well, let's see. I mean, it's fun. It's you know, it's a rock band. I will probably like it. But I was like, damn, like she is not just a rock singer. She is a singer and a musician. The raspiness in her voice, the way she the way she opens her mouth and the position of her mouth, it's so belty. I love how she can put that raspiness, like that growl, in and out of her voice. I know if it's a natural thing for it to go in and out, or if she can control, probably can. I mean, because I remember I Will Always Have You, it was a very clear voice. It's so interesting for me, people with raspy voices or people that can bring out that raspiness out of their voice. I have no idea how to do this. My raspiness comes out like once a year, and my producer's always like, oh my God, what happened? So it's always, I'm always jealous of people that can bring that raspiness in and out. And also, obviously, this is live, and this particular recording probably went through minimal post-production, if any, and she has such a piano singing. That's what we call it in Russia. When every single pitch is like keys of the piano, like it's perfect. And even though there is no such a thing as perfect tone, your tone is always like this. Depending on your vibrato, it could go like this, or it could go a little bit like this, but there's no tone like this. It's very rare. But she's very close to that perfect tone, that perfect piano singing. Definitely want to find out what the song is about. Obviously, it's a very deep song, and I heard that, I think, Lindsey Sterling actually wrote it. It would be really cool to see Lizzy, Hale, and Lindsey Sterling all in concert, because I actually seen Lindsey Sterling and Evanescence in concert together. Lindsey is such an amazing performer. Again, I don't know her music very much. I know a couple of songs, mostly covers, but seeing her on stage, she's a ball of energy. She's this like short girl that sings and, dances her ass off and somehow plays violin. This song, the violin part gives me kind of like a Japanese vibe. I don't know why. Really, really cool collaboration. Yeah, I wonder how they, obviously they know each other probably through like Evanescence, but I wonder how they actually decided to work together. Let's go a little bit further, because even though she's been opening up, Lizzy has been opening up on the chorus, I feel like she's gonna go even hotter. So let's see what happens. Oops, let's go a little bit back.
If only the clockwork could speak, I wouldn't be so alone.
She's in that song.
We burn every magnet in the spring and spiral into the unknown.
Japanese vibes. I don't know.
Somebody shine a light. I'm frozen by the fear in me. Somebody make me feel alive and shatter me.
The shatter.
So cut me from the line, dizzy, spinning endlessly. Somebody make me feel alive and shatter me.
All right, let me stop for 1 second. I guess before the bridge, or maybe the third third verse. My English. I just noticed something when she goes that she presets the note just like Tommy Karevik from Camelot when he sings. What was that song? Phantom Divine. He presets. There's like a split second of like not a delay. It's like not even a breath. It's a split second where his voice, his brain presets that note. He already knows his voice already sings. His brain is already singing that particular pitch. That's why it's so perfect. And she kind of does that here. She goes, I don't know the pitch. She goes, sha-da-da. She preset. There's a tiny little delay before that high pitch. Really, really cool. That speaks of her fantastic technique. Yeah, let's go. It was just something interesting that I saw. That little delay. I love how Lindsey feels when she plays. Like, she's a dancer. Tiny nothing.
If I bring the glass, then I'll have to fly. There's no one to catch me if I take a dive. I'm scared of change and the days stay the same. The world is spinning but only in gray. If I bring the glass, then I'll have to fly. There's no one to catch me if I take a dive. I'm scared of change and the days stay the same. The world is spinning but only in gray.
Interesting. This is like a second-ish bridge.
Somebody shine a light. I'm frozen by the fear in me. Somebody make me feel alive and shatter me. So cut me from the
The smile of Lindsey.
I'm dizzy, spinning endlessly. Somebody make me feel alive and shatter me.
There's like a third tiny instrumental break. This is really cool.
Somebody make me feel alive and shatter me.
There's a different growl right there. All right. I probably should have stopped a little bit before, but I could not because it was just too perfect. And again, the song is not necessarily written in the traditional verse, chorus, bridge, double chorus. There were like three kind of like violin instrumental breaks. I love the smiles at the end. I love watching musicians interact on stage like this. Like I feel like they just have such a gratitude for letting each other work with each other, and there's such admiration and respect for each other's work and each other's talent. Even though they're both musicians, they're both instrumentalists, and they're still very, very different. You know, Lindsey actually started, from what I remember, a long time ago. She started as a dubstep hip-hop violin player. I guess she went on like, what was it? Not American Idol, but one of those like America's Got Talent and stuff like this. And she was doing like, she was into more like dubstep hip-hop kind of thing. And I love, even though it was really cool, she always sounded good, but Lindsey grew into such a elegant musician with such an elegant taste and ability to write. Again, I don't know much of her. I've seen mostly covers. I wonder if she writes all of her stuff or it's mostly like invited writers. Also, again, a long time ago when she just started and when she just blew up, I remember there was an article about her that nobody wanted to sign her after America's Got Talent or whatever show it was, because she's so not, she doesn't fit in the pocket. Okay, she's a violin player, but then she dances, but it's kind of hip hop. But then she did a cover of Evanescence, My Immortal, and it was just so lyrical and so beautiful. And record labels, they were like, we don't know where to put you. We don't know if there's a place for you. We don't know if there's a crowd for you. And I'm so happy for this planet that there is a crowd for her. There's a huge crowd for her. And after she was like, you know what? Fuck all of you. I'm going to do it by myself. She did it by herself. She blew up by herself. And then all the labels were like hunting her down, like, oh my God, sign with us, sign with us. And she was like, well, obviously there's a crowd for me. And when I see something like this, it gives me hope for this world and my generation, which is millennials, and the newer generation, that there are people that will appreciate and love good music and hip hop and radio hip hop. There's a good hip hop. There is good hip hop, but radio hip hop is not gonna take over the world. And 3 chords and 2 lines throughout the whole song is not gonna matter for people that actually understand and love good music. So yeah, that's just an interesting fact that I know about Lindsey. About Lizzy, I've heard a few songs of Hailstorm. It's not necessarily the type of rock music that I personally gravitate to. I love symphonic metal. I love I love heavy stuff, heavier stuff, maybe like Avatar, and like I love experimental cross genres like Ginger. Hailstorm is again, I'm not familiar. You know, I don't want to make a mistake, but I'm not that familiar with their style. Hailstorm is more of like alternative rock, maybe alternative metal, and it's more like American rock as opposed to like European symphonic metal, which I personally gravitate to the most. But Lizzy is such an amazing vocalist and such an amazing musician, and she writes her own music. And I definitely should probably listen to a little bit more of Hailstorm. Maybe we'll do a reaction video to one of the Hailstorm songs. So if you guys are a fan of Hailstorm, please suggest to me the best songs that I should be doing reactions to. Because like I said, I do know Lizzy, but I have not been fully introduced to Hailstorm and their music. This was a fantastic collaboration of two beautiful artists, of two beautiful women, and I hope we have more to come. Alright guys, my name is Anastasia Luna. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you like the channel itself, please subscribe. Also, as you know, I'm a rap musician myself, and all the links to all the videos are gonna be in the description of this video. So if you have a second, please check it out, let me know what you think, and like always, stay tuned for summer metal.